Hello YouTube. I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Lauren T. and I rescue old cars. That's what I do. And speaking of rescuing old cars, this happens to be one of the cars that I rescued. And even though it's one of my very favorite cars, I'm gonna go ahead and do the right thing, and I'm gonna throw it on the old eBay and see what she brings. And with the money that I make, I'm gonna continue to rescue old cars. I don't know what kind of car it's gonna be next, but maybe I'll take a page out of Derek's book and just go on the old interweb and just buy something that I think I can make it home with. I mean, hell, I know what a sparkulator is too. So the whirly things, though, I'm not good at those. But this is, like I said, one of my favorite cars, and I really hate to give it up, but I've been rescuing old cars pretty much my whole life. I started out with a 1967 Mustang when I was 13 years old, and if there was any such thing as YouTube in the 70s and 80s, you might have already heard of me, but hopefully someday you will. This is where the whole thing begins, right here today, with that GoPro and this 71 Pontiac, which is dear to my heart. And before I let it go, let's go ahead and get a good look at it. That's got to look cool. As you can see, it's not a perfect car, but it's pretty friggin' cool. I've had it for a while, and when I bought this car, it had no back bumper, and a few things were a little bit different. It had some really old, rusted 70s Krager mags on it, and I really dig the paint job. I dig the fake Yenko stripe. I've always loved that part of the car. It was like that when I bought it. This is actually the old school where you open the hood from the outside. You just don't see that anymore. This is what we're dealing with. Good old-fashioned small block Chevy. Got a nice little high rise on it. Got a nice little Edelbrock 4-barrel. Got some black lightning hoses. We're looking at a 3-core aluminum radiator that I installed recently. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You have a good day too, my friend.
I will, thank you.
I absolutely love it when people just stop by and comment on my cars. That dude was cool. But anyway, had to have the matching overflow tank to go with the radiator. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say any names, but where I go when I really need a spare part or a new battery or anything like that, is this one place right here in McFarland, Florida. Some people call it Cleaterville, Florida, and other people call it Bradenton, Florida. I personally don't care. I just love it down here. But anyway, back to the car. She's not so bad. At one point, it was obviously somebody's pride and joy. I do like the custom driver's door panel, but I think it is in the trunk. But the back seat, I mean, looks like it's barely even been sat in. And of course, you've got your GM headliner sag. But I love the 70s, 80s hot rod steering wheel. And of course, you got to have the tachometer. And everybody needs that added power supply there that actually now comes in most cars. That's, you know, just a good, quick, small description of my car. And I did a lot to it since I bought it. I could go through the list of all the new parts that I put into it and walk around and point at them all for you and stuff, but that's not what I'm here to do. What I'm here to do is to go ahead and flip this car and take the money that I got, and I'm going to invest it in my next project car, my next old car rescue, and possibly some better equipment so I can bring you better videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just an introduction, but there will be a lot more to come, and I have a deep love for cars, and especially old cars, and I don't like to see them get crushed. So look for me to be bringing you a whole lot more on older cars that I'm gonna save. And thanks for your time, and if you watched the whole thing, you're awesome. Peace.